Chapter 6 Sound Learning Objectives. First, sources of sound. Second, sound as a longitudinal wave. Third, characteristics of sound, amplitude and frequency. Fourth, sound needs a medium to propagate. Fifth, reflection and absorption of sound. Sixth, speed of sound in different mediums. In nature, different kinds of sounds are produced by various living organisms and non-living things. For example, animals, birds, reptiles, etc. all produce different kinds of sound. Thunder, rain, running water, etc. produce different kinds of sounds. Some sounds are pleasant to hear, while others are unpleasant. You might have heard the sound of lions in a zoo and also the sound of a mosquito. Each sound has its own characteristics depending on the organism or objects producing it. Sound is the most important way of communicate between the living organisms. How is sound produced? Sound is produced due to vibration. Vibration is the frequent to and fro movement of a body about its main position. The vibration occurs mainly due to four reasons, namely beating, rubbing, blowing, and plucking. For example, first, take a plastic or wooden scale and hold its one end firmly on the table by putting some weight on it. Flick the free end of the scale. The scale will vibrate and produce a humming sound. Second, attach one end of a rubber band to a fixed position in your mouth. Hold the other end with your hand. Now stretch it, work it at medium and release it. Vibrations will take place and sound will be produced. Third, strike a turning fork on a rubber pad and bring it near your ear. You will hear a sound because of vibrations. Fourth, blow across the mouth of an empty or partially filled water bottle. You will get different sounds from them depending on the level of water in the bottle. Vibrations. Sound is produced by the vibration of objects or bodies. Sound is produced only when there are vibrations. As soon as vibrations stop, the sound also stops. The vibrating bodies may be stressed, skin, domes, stretched string, guitar, or air columns in pipe, fluid, or the vocal cords of living organisms. Sound vibrations are known as oscillations. All vibrations have a to or fro movement about the main position. Slow vibrations are obtained from an arrangement called pendulum. A simple pendulum consists of a thread attached from one end to a fixed object and the other free end to a small weight object, ball. When the object is given a push, it will swing to and fro about the main position. The main position is about the straight line and the thread hanging downwards from a fixed object. Generally, the slower vibrations are called oscillations and the fast oscillations are called vibrations, which produce the sound. There are three important characteristics of vibrations. These are A. Amplitude, B. Time period, C. Frequency. Amplitude. Amplitude is the maximum displacement of a vibrating body from its mean position on either side. In the given figure, CD is the amplitude of vibration. One can increase or decrease the amplitude of vibration by increasing or decreasing the pulking height of the string. Time period. The time taken by a vibrating body for one complete vibration to or fro is known as the time period of vibration. Frequency. A number of vibrations, complete oscillations, made by the vibrating body per second is called the frequency of vibration. The SI unit of frequency is Hz, Hz. For example, if a vibrating object makes 100 vibrations per second, the frequency is 100 Hz. The audible frequency range of human beings is 20 Hz to 20,000 Hz. The sounds with frequency more than 20 Hz are called ultrasonic sounds. The sounds with frequency below 20 Hz are called infrasonic sounds. The ultrasonic and infrasonic sounds are not audible to the humans. Wave motion and sound. When a source of sound vibrates, it creates a disturbance in the medium near it. This medium would be air, gas, liquid or solid. The disturbance is in the form of comparisons of the medium in an air near the source. Let us understand it through the following example. When a person speaks, the air is the medium, near his mouth is pushed to a distance. Due to this, molecules of air near his mouth get disturbed and start vibrating about their mean position. This vibrating molecules is disturbed the adjacent molecules of air, and this process continues till the molecules of air near the listener's ear start vibrating. These molecules near the ear cause the diaphragm in the ear to vibrate, which sends sound signal to the brain. This is illustrated in the figure. The movement of disturbance produced in one part of a medium to another part is called wave motion. It may be noted that particles of medium set into vibrating motion do not travel all the way from the source to the listener's ear. A wave which requires a medium for propagation is called mechanical wave. For example, sound waves. A wave which does not require a medium for its propagation is called a non-mechanical wave. For example, light waves. Electromagnetic waves, mechanical waves are of two types. First, longitudinal waves. Second, transversal waves. Longitudinal waves. It is a wave in which particles of medium position in the direction in which the wave travels. Examples of longitudinal waves are: first, sound waves. Second, waves traveling along a spring when extended and compressed repeatedly. Transversal waves. It is a wave in which the particles of medium oscillate about their mean position in a direction perpendicular to the direction of travel of the wave. The examples are: first, waves generated in a rope when its one end is tied and it is moved up and down. Second, the ripples produced in a water body when a stone etc. is dropped in it. Comparisons and rarefactions. Consider a vibrating fork sending out waves as shown in figure. Let us first study the vibrations produced by prong Q. When it vibrates and moves towards right, it compresses the air particles adjoining it and a disturbance is generated. The compressed layer of particles moves forward and compressed the next layer. This process continues and the disturbance is transmitted from particle to particle. As a result, a compression travels towards right. When this prong moves to the left, a vacuum is created in the adjoining layer. The pressure in the layer close to Q decreases. With the result, a rarefaction is created. Exactly in the same way, the rarefaction is handed over from one particle of medium to another. This comparison and rarefaction follow one after the other as the prong vibrates to or fro. This sound produced by turning fork travels through the air in the form of longitudinal waves comprising of compressions and rarefactions are shown in figure. Propagation of sound. Sound is produced by a vibrating body. It is also a form of energy. When an object vibrates, it makes the adjacent air molecules vibrate with the same frequency. This is turn process on the energy of vibration to the other molecules. Thus, sound travels in all directions. Sound travels in the form of waves and each is characterized by its amplitude, time period and frequency. Sound needs a medium for propagation. The medium of propagation of sound is either solid or liquid or gas. Sound cannot propagate in vacuum because the vacuum does not have any molecules to carry forward the vibrations. Sound is produced only due to vibrations. Speed of sound. The speed of sound is measured as the distance covered to travel by sound per unit time. It is expressed as speed equals to distance upon time. Since the sound propagation occurs due to the vibration of the object and neighboring molecules, it is easier to propagate the sound in solids and liquids. This is because the molecules are closely held in case of solids and slightly loose in the case of liquids. But in case of gases, air, the molecules are very loosely held. Therefore, the speed of liquid is greatest in solids and greater in liquids than in the air and gases. In fact, the speed of sound in air at 20 degrees Celsius is about 340 meters per second. In liquids, the speed is 1500 meters per second, and in solids, like steel, the speed of sound is 5000 meters per second. The speed of light is far more than that of speed. Did you know? The speed of sound in some common gases, liquids and solids. Medium speed air 340, carbon dioxide 258, hydrogen 1270, water 1493, seawater 1533, glycerol 1904, iron 5130, brass 4700, copper 3560, gold 3240, vacuum 0. Reflection of sound. The bouncing back of an object after hitting a solid material is known as reflection. Thus, the reflection of sound may be defined as the bouncing back of the sound energy after striking a solid surface. The degree of reflection of sound depends on the nature of the striking material. For example, metallic sheet are good reflectors of sound, but wood, cloths, rubber, etc. The bad reflectors are good absorbers of sound. Absorption of sound. When the sound energy strikes the surface of any material and you are able to hear that sound, then it is reflection. If you are not able to hear the sound, it means sound has been absorbed. The soft surfaces are bad reflectors and good absorbers of the sound. Similarly, the hard surface are good reflectors and cotton, rubber, wool, thermocols, etc. are good absorbers of sound. Echo. You all must have heard echoes of your own voice while producing sound in a domed hall or in a wall or while standing against a wall. Echo is repetition of the sound produced by a sound source. So, when you produce a sharp loud sound while facing towards a hillock, you hear two sounds, one produced by you and the other reflected by the hill. Thus, we can say echo is a phenomenon while sound is reflected by an obstacle and reaches the listeners sometime after the original sound made by him. The phenomenon of echo can be explained by the characteristics persistence of hearing. According to this, a human ear can hear two sounds separately or distinctly if they reach the ear at an interval of 1/10 of a second. If they reach in an interval which is less than 1/10 of a second, we cannot hear the two distinctly. This characteristic property of the human ear, due to which it cannot make distinction between two sounds reaching it within an interval of 1/10 of a second, is known as persistence of hearing. So, for echo to be heard by a human ear, the distance of the reflecting surface should be such that the time taken by sound produced by listener and the reflected sound to reach the listener is at least 1/10 of a second. We know that speed of sound in air at 25 degrees Celsius is about 340 meters second minus 1. Let us calculate the distance of the reflecting surface for echo to take place. Let the distance be d. We know that speed is equals to distance upon time. So, distance d is equals to speed multiplied time is equals to 340 meter per second multiply 1 upon 10 second is equals to 34 meter. Now 34 is the distance which the sound produced will have to convert in 1 by 10 of a second in traveling to the reflecting surface and then traveling back. It means reflecting surface should be at a distance of 34 by 2. Example, 17 meters from the source of sound for echo to be heard. It is for this reason that we do not hear echo in a room as the distance for reflection is less than the required distance of 17 meter. Sonar, sound navigation and ranging. Sonar is an instrument which is used to measure the depth of sea or locating underwater objects like submarines, reefs, and fishes. Sonar uses the concept of echo to measure the depth. A highly sensitive transmitter and receiver of ultrasonic waves are fitted at the bottom of the ship. The instrument produces ultrasonic waves and transmits them from transmitters T. After reflection from the seabed or other object, the waves are reflected by the receivers, and the time interval between transmission and receiving of the waves is noted electronically. Now we know that speed of sound in seawater is about 1500 meter per second. With these two data, we can know that depth of the seabed. For example, if a time interval of 2.2 seconds elapses between transmission and receiving of a signal, then time taken by sound to reach the second bed is 2.2 by 2 is equals to 1.1 second. Taking the speed of sound as 1500 meter per second. In seawater, the depth of the seabed is 1500 meter per second. Multiply 1.1 second is equals to 1650 meter. Other applications of reflection of sound. First, bats use the reflected sound to locate the position of insects or other obstacles in their path. They emit high-frequency sound signal, squeaks, and listen to the echo produced. The time taken by echo gives them an idea of distance of the obstacle in their path or insects, etc. Second, in big halls and auditoriums, etc., concave reflecting boards are placed at the back of the speaker, which reflects the sound to the audience. Third, hearing aid. Eardrums used by the persons who are heard or hearing also use reflection of sound. The sound energy received by the wide end of the trumpet is reflected and concentrated in a smaller area. This increases the intensity of sound in the ear. Characteristics of sound. The different living organisms, different musical instruments, and different objects produce different sounds because the sound waves produced by the above mentioned different objects have different amplitudes and frequencies. Each type of sound is characterized by three important properties known as loudness, pitch, quality. Loudness. Loudness is the measure of heaviness of the sound, which depends on the amplitude of the sound vibrations. Vibrations of large amplitude produce loud sounds. Vibrations of small amplitude produce soft or low sounds. Even when two sounds have same frequencies, the sound with larger amplitude will be louder than the sound with smaller amplitude. This is clear from the two figures given alongside. When sound waves with same frequency but different amplitudes have been shown, the loudness of sound produced by a vibrating object depends on the force extracted to produce the vibrations. The greater is the amplitude of vibration, the greater is the amplitude of vibration, the louder is the sound. The loudness is released to the intensity of sound. The intensity of sound is the amount of sound energy that flows normally per unit area across the surface at a given point of time. Intensely is measured in watt per meter square. It is also expressed in decibels, dB. 10 to the power minus 11 watt meter per square is equals to 10 dB. The maximum intensity we can tolerate is 120 dB. The weakest sound corresponding to 0 dB cannot be heard. The sound with an intensity of 140 dB produces pain in the ears. Pitch. Pitch is the measure of shrillness of a sound. The higher the pitch, the higher is the shrillness. Pitch depends upon the frequency of vibration of sound. A high-pitched sound has a high frequency and a low-pitched sound has a low frequency. The low-pitch or low-frequency voices are of lions, men, etc. In case of musical instruments, a thinner string has a higher frequency than a thicker string. A long string has a lower frequency than a short string. The greater the tightness of a string, the higher is the frequency. In case of living organisms, short ear columns have higher frequency which produce shrill voice. The long ear columns have lower frequency, so the pitch is also lower. Difference between loudness and pitch. Loudness, pitch. First, it depends on amplitude. It depends on frequency. Second, it measures the heaviness of sound. It measures shrillness of sound. Third, it is determined by the amount of sound energy received by the ears in unit time. It does not depend on the energy received by the ear. Sound, dB, sound, jet aircraft, 140, 130, 120, 110, gunshot, pain threshold, woodworking shop, rock, concert, concert hall seat, 100, 90, 80, lawn mower, heavy traffic, 70, typewriter, 60, quick conversation, 50, 40, average resistance, whisper, 30, 20, ambient outdoor noise in wilderness, quiet recording sound, 10, 0, hearing threshold. Quality, timbre. Quality is the characteristic of the sound by which one can distinguish between two notes of the same intensity and pitch produced by two different objects like violin and sitar. This is due to the quality of sound produced by these two instruments. When a violin produces a sound of certain frequency, it is called the fundamental. However, besides the fundamental is also produce a set of secondary waves called harmonics. Now, when the same note is played on sitar, fundamentals will be same, but harmonic will be different, as no two instruments can produce same harmonics. It is due to this reason the quality of sound produced by two instruments will be different and can be easily recognized. We also recognize a person from his voice without actually seeing him due to his characteristic sound quality. Music and noise. Music and noise. The pleasant sounds are called music and unpleasant sounds are called noise. Music is produced from regular vibrations. Noise is produced from irregular vibrations. A musical sound has regular vibrations. B. A noisy sound has irregular vibrations. A sound which has pleasant sensation on our ears is called music. A string of sitar, violin, or a flute produce regular vibrations. On the other hand, the sound which does not produce pleasant sensation is called noise. Example, sound of traffic, sound of an aeroplane, and running factory are noise. In musical scale, there are 8 notes known as octaves. These notes are in order of increasing frequencies such as sa, re, ga, ma, pa, tha, ni, sa. Indian, do, re, mi, pa, so, la, ti, do. Western, the first note can be of easy frequency known as fundamental frequency, but the other notes must have the frequencies of a definite relation to the first frequency. Besides the first one, the other frequencies are called harmony. Summary. Sound is produced by vibrations and it is a form of energy. Sound waves can pass through the solid, liquid and gas. It cannot move in vacuum. The characteristics of sound are amplitude, frequency, and time period. The frequency of sound is the number of vibrations occurring per second. Amplitude of vibration is the extent of vibration from the main position. Time period of vibration is the time taken for one complete vibration. The unit of frequency is Hz. Sound travels in all directions. Sound is characterized by pitch, loudness, and quality. The higher the amplitude, greater is the loudness. The higher the frequency, greater is the pitch. The speed of sound is greatest in solids and greater in liquids than in gases. Quality of sound gives it distinctiveness because of uniqueness of shapes and design of sound-produced objects. Higher frequency sound is called ultrasonic and lower frequency sound is called infrasonic. Absorption of sound occurs on soft surface. Unpleasant sound is called noise. The pleasant sound is called music.